Hi, welcome to another amazing, beautiful time with me. My name is Siblings, the speaking speaker. This is Talk and Vibes, where we bring you extraordinary personalities who come tell us their stories from where they started to how they have been to this journey. Ladies and gentlemen, you asked for something different, and today I'm giving you this section, a very good one, I can say. Today with me, I bring you the CEO of SureMech. He is an automotive technologist. He is an investor that is really intentional about how people make their money, how they keep their car in check, and how they see in work. Hello, sir. How you doing? Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Samuel Akhibi. Profession, I'm an engineer, but I'm so many things. I'm a blockchain developer, a pastor, I'm a writer, I'm a reader, and
Okay, I keep the right now. Okay, tell us this latest book you have in your library.
this happened to be my first book I'll be writing. Of course, I've written a lot of publications
Okay.
and journals, both in the UK, Europe, in the US as well. Written a lot of publications centered around automotive technology and also centered around mobility, how
This is really one question everybody would want you to really answer. What inspired you to write this book called Carconomy Code?
the book I'm going to write. I've been inspired by the way we Africans, men, particularly Nigerians, view the automotive industry and not taking into account the opportunities around it. I started from active, I will tell you, and I am who I am today, thank God. But at the same time, through the opportunities I was able to tap into in the automotive sector, from a first-time mechanic to an automobile engineer today. I've been able to work in Tesla, I've been able to work in Mercedes, I've been able to work with my boss as well. So I've done a lot of experience to be able to write this.
Amazing. Anyone that picks up this book, Carconomy Code, would first of all talk about, look into car and goes into economy and code. So let's hear from you, being the author of this book. What is really the term economy? What does that mean to you?
Carconomy, like you said, is two words joined together, which is car and economy. But let's go back a little bit into the origin of car itself. Car was derived from a Latin word, carrier, which is which means a cart or a vehicle, while economia means economy or management of resources. So these two are now coming together now shows us how best I will manage our cars so that we can get the best out of it and at the same time get the best in repair, cost effective, and at the same time invest in the economy of vehicle because it is over $1 trillion economy, which is not get up.
Thank you so much for that beautiful answer. Seeing the book Carconomy, who is eligible to read the book? You know, we have our parents, we have youth, we have people in school, we have people with cars, we have traders, we have business people. Who are really your audience for this book?
Everyone, in as much you are moving from one point to another,
Okay.
either by road, by air, or by land.
What if I don't have a car?
Yeah, of course. If you don't have a car, you move either by bicycle or by taxi.
Okay.
So, and it's just you having the information that oh, I don't really need to have a car before I can invest in the automotive industry. That's just the whole concept. So I don't You don't necessarily have to be a car owner. Yeah, of course, if you're a car owner, it's fine, but you don't necessarily have to be a car owner for you to understand the concept of car economy. But if you cannot manage what you have today, then what is the essence that if you have it tomorrow, you'll be able to manage it. But if you have an informed decision, if you have an informed knowledge about it beforehand, when you finally have your car, definitely you can make an informed.
Beautiful. I really understand this part. Car stopping on the road where you are, it doesn't really mean you need to be the owner to fix it or be a passenger. Thank you so much for that beautiful one. Okay, this book now, Carconomy, we want to read it. Everybody wants to read it. What is in your mind as the writer for us to take home with?
The automotive industry is $1 trillion economy, and Africa, which happen to be the youngest generation in the world, because I have the opportunity to travel virtually around the continent, and the population of Africa is fast growing. And by forecast, by 2050, it is being forecasted that Africa is going to be the third largest the third largest population in the whole world after China and India. So, and as a result, we have to position ourselves very fast because if you look at the major car manufacturers in Africa today or in Nigeria today, how many of them have their assembly plants in Africa? No. No. So we have to position ourselves and to tell the world that we are automotive ready to take the front role in the Africa transformation as we move from analog to digital. And with the invention of the era of machine learning, artificial intelligence now, speak are not factors.
We are already loving this book called Carconomy. Please, when is the launching date?
The launch date is on 27th of June 2025 here in Port Harcourt. And of course, if you cannot make it to Port Harcourt, there's going to be a Zoom link that can be watched anywhere in the world.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendar on the 27th of June 2025 will be the amazing day for all of us to get hold of this particular book. Okay, sir, before I let you go, please tell us what should we be expecting from you in the nearest future?
We are expanding our reach with regards to SureMech Academy, where we have to train new people to become a new generation of mechanic, or we call them the new generation of auto urban engineer. And at the same time, for the existing mechanic as well, we have to upskill them so as to move them from where they are to the future, which is more the technology, because our pupils nowadays is now more software than the way it used to be. And with the OBD and a lot of diagnostic tool, which the existing mechanic, majority of them cannot use, are going to train them to be able to use them more effectively and more accurate.
Okay, thank you. I know this one is coming from some young guy and he's like itching. Presenter, please help me ask this question. When you hear mechanic, what comes to your mind is a dirty job, a job that makes you look like someone who is not normal. But looking at you, looking so nice and well put together, what do you have to tell that young guy that has intention to go into mechanic, auto automotive technology, but still has that mindset like I don't want to go into a dirty kind of job.
Yeah, the clean, sharp guy you are seeing today started from that as well. So started from being the dirty mechanic to now a more advanced engineer in the automotive industry. So, but I would say what we are bringing now, if you can begin your automotive journey without being dirty, without being dirty. How? Because, like I said, our cars now are more software, of course, than the way it used to be. So, and if you can have all the muscle, but you may not be able to repair a car if you don't have the knowledge and the right tool that's going to use to diagnose. So now you don't really have to be dirty now to be a mechanic or to be an automatic.
Thank you so much, engineer Sam. Do you have any question for our engineer? Don't say no. You do. Write it in the comment section. I'll see you some other time. Stay blessed, stay safe. I love you as always.